just thinking back of your experiences with the narcissist, you'll start to remember a couple of scenarios of where they pretty much tried to stop you from accomplishing your goals and trying to basically sabotage your process, sabotage your life. This behavior is just, it's unbelievable, because when you start thinking about what they did and the measures that they went through, the tactics that they use, it's just really mind blowing. Like, it's so teenage like, it's just jealousy, envy, and just so cruel to try to deliberately on purpose trying to stop somebody from doing something. Like, that's just like a narcissist that knows that you have an exam or something you have to take or something like that. And they want beg you to party or something the night before, just pressuring you to party or pressuring you to drink, and they know you have to take an exam and pass it, and they're pretty much trying to do this so you will fail. They know what they're doing, but you may not know. You may just think, okay, they want me to just enjoy myself for once and I never get a chance, so they may try to do something like that to throw you off and make you actually fail, so you can be, so they can be there for you in the midst of your failure. So they can be there, comforting you, saying, oh, I thought you had it. I thought you studied so hard. I just wanted you to just have fun and, not worry about it. Stress. I hate when people stressed about tests or whatever. And, I thought, I was sure that you would pass because you're such a good student. You're so smart. I didn't know you would fail, but they deliberately did something like that. Like, why would somebody do something like that? Why would somebody sabotage someone's, when they're trying to be successful? That's what I'm going to talk about. What basically happens when a narcissist fails at actually sabotaging your life, sabotaging your process. Narcissists, we all know they are very jealous. That's those things that are going on internally inside of them. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of things that they do for their personal gain. They're blindsided in a lot of ways, meaning they know what they want and they'll do what they got to do to get what they want. And, a lot of their victims don't really know this until, you find out that how toxic they are and you put everything together. But just the fact that they can put their personal needs at the top and, just do whatever, break the rules, break the laws, be irresponsible. They just really are empty and have a lack of remorse for the things that they do. There's, many ways that they can try to sabotage you at being successful. They are, when it comes to, your parenting, they, inject themselves and, say, maybe you're spoiling, your kid a little too much, or maybe you shouldn't, always clean up behind them, or keep fixing them, let him fix his own meals, or let him do this or whatever, and you're just naturally helping out and doing what you feel that is the best for your child, after a long day of school or whatever. The narcissist is trying to sabotage that relationship and make the kid do things for themselves, and they may not even be ready for that, or they may have had a long day and a narcissist just doesn't care. They just want you to do what they want you to do, so it can cause conflict in that relationship between you and the child, and the child can kind of come to them and seek their advice, seek approval from them, say, hey, I did have a really long day. I just don't understand why she didn't want to help out today, or why she didn't want to fix me anything to eat today. And they can say, oh, well, I can help you, let her just, go and get some relaxing adult time. I can help you. So the kid will look to the narcissist for advice and their opinions, and they can kind of start second guessing you and thinking that you are, inferior to the narcissist, and the narcissist is the superior, the person that they need to go to, the person that is going to help them get on track and help them have all the answers. So they, it's really a backstabbing type of thing that they do, but they are constantly working on ways to sabotage you in a way. They can also do this in a legal process. They may not respond to legal mail paperwork from your attorney. They will push the legal situation back. They are really known for pushing it back and dragging it out, costing you tons of money. Just because they are too selfish, and they really don't want to resolve the issue. They want to keep the conflict going. That's how miserable they are. For someone that wants to drag a divorce out, like, really, all you have to do is just, respond to the paperwork or let the person go. That's what the person is trying to do. They're trying to restart their life and start their new process of healing. And the narcissist doesn't want you to heal. They want to keep you in a conflict. They're going to drag it out until they, are behind the scenes, dealing with new supply. They want to come up in there, with a fiance or a baby on the way, and they just want to crush you. They want to make you feel pain because that's what they're feeling. They want people to feel what they're feeling. They're projecting their feelings on you. They know that it's going to hurt you. So, they want to crush you, almost like a tyrant. They just want to just destroy you. And it's all put together. Many of their actions are put together in such a calculated way. It's just so disturbing that someone would do what they're doing because they are so toxic on the inside. Like, they're such ugly, disgusting people on the inside. It's just amazing what they'll do to their victims to try to keep them from moving forward, from healing, from, starting over and trying to be happy, just to keep on trying to disrupt someone's life. And it doesn't have to be that way. They could simply just, allow you to get divorced, or simply allow, sign over their rights to the children, but they don't want to do that. They want to hurt others, and because they are hurt, they say hurt people, they, will fight you for the kids, and nine times out of 10, they don't even really want the kids. It's not even about the kids. Their reason is something that's going on in the inside. You left, you got out of that situation, and they want to punish you. They want to control you because whatever happened in their childhood, they're so damaged from it that's the only way that they know. That's all that they know to do, to keep you engaged in drama, keep you engaged in conflict with them, and to pretty much try to set you up for failure. So the perfect way is doing it through the children, through the legal system, and by way of anything that they can do to set you back or set up a situation for you to fail. Or so when this situation happens and the narcissist is failing at it, when you still come out on top, this is not what they really want, because they set the situation up, right? They're not really, they don't want that. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want the divorce to go ahead and happen, your attorney to, split everything up, or for you to get custody of your kid. They just are going to fight you in a ruthless way that is, it can literally be so criminal. The things that they'll do, the laws and rules they'll break, breaking your boundaries, trying to break you down, dragging you in and out of court, lying to your children, using the kids for their own personal needs to hurt you. When these things are failing and you actually found a way, because survivors are strong now, once you really leave a narcissist, you really learn so much about this world, so much about yourself. And, a lot of survivors are surviving. They're, healing, and they're growing, even in the midst of, what they've been through and what they're still going through. So the narcissist starts to lose a little power, like that It clown, I don't know if y'all watched that It movie, but every time the children are so scared of It, because he's a scary clown, right? He has these crazy teeth and he's so scary. He gets big and super huge like a giant, and then once they really realize that they got to stand together and fight him back. Like, they have to fight back. That's where their power is at, is standing up for themselves and sticking together and fighting him and fighting their own personal issues, their fears, because he operates off of their fears, right? Like, one kid might be scared of bunnies, or the other one might be scared of, whatever, water or whatever. Once you overcome your own fears and then you actually stand up to the narcissist, they lose power. They lose control. And you can kind of tell when they're losing their power and control, because they will back off some. You won't hear from them like that, when they feel like they're having that power and control over you. You'll start hearing from them. You'll start getting angry harassment text messages, and in their minds they think that these texts are okay to send, but they're really mean and nasty, and what they're doing, and it's just disturbing. But when you stop getting so much of those phone calls, it's because they're losing a lot of power and control over you. And you are getting stronger and they are getting weaker. Healing and growth is definitely a part of this process, as far as dealing with narcissists. It's a beautiful thing. I've seen, I've heard some of the most awful stories, a lot worse than mine. And, people are still finding a way to heal. It's always a way to heal. It may be a hard journey. It's nothing easy about it. But once people start really healing and growing, the narcissist will lose that power and that control. And they know they will. So they're going to go on, find other sources of supply. They'll check up on you, see if, everything is still going okay for you, or see if they'll keep their ears open through the kids or anybody in the community. But for the most part, they'll start to leave you alone, because they know that it's very difficult for them to try to break you again without looking obvious as to what they're doing, without other people seeing it. So they do back off sometimes. You will notice that. Those are the things that happen when a narcissist is failing at sabotaging your life and your process. It's just they really just disappear for a while, and that's also a good thing in your healing process, just to have them not around so much. Don't hear from them like that. Then you start to meet other people and just grow and really understand more about empathetic people and people that do actually have a conscience, and you can enjoy your life a little bit. Just enjoy it sometime while you don't hear from such a toxic individual, So tell me what y'all think about this, guys. Think about this video and comment below, and I will see you guys soon.